Okay, so I got to figure that out because that's going to drive me crazy. I don't know how to turn the screen around without turning it off. So I'll show you a picture of these guys here all coming in behind me. It's like my little herd. Okay. How that went. I don't know. There's a little rockaboo. Little rockaboo. Alright, y'all. Come on, let's go get a snack. Come on. I think I'm going to put it out here on the grass today because they like it out here and the sun's out. And and I think it's easier for when Dolly's out here. She comes and sits at a certain spot and she knows. Where to get. I don't want my shadow in the whole thing, but I'm gonna have to figure this out. That's gonna drive me crazy about how to switch this phone around. 'Cause I like to be able to just shoot and go. You guys, I have probably 50 some odd chickens, but half of them are in the barn. So there's half of them out here and half of them are here. See, these girls, they love doing their dust bathing in here. So half of them's in here. There's some in there on the hens laying in the box. Let's see if we can find one in her box. No. Well, we got some eggs in there. Their eggs are in there. We're getting ready to, oh, look what I see. Guess what that is? I think that might be a duck egg. It's either a duck egg. Yep, I think that's what it is. Yep, that's what it is. I'll reach in there and get that little sucker out. But I put the curtain up. You see the little curtain? Because I think when the chickens were in here, they weren't laying in here very much. So for some reason, and then they took to laying in the the dog boxes, which they still are laying in. I don't think there's anything in there. Yeah, they're still laying in the dog boxes. There's one right there. That's probably because she couldn't get in the box. So I'll just put the egg in there. There's not one in there, but normally there's a whole bunch of eggs in there. Which leads me to believe that I think they're trying to make a little nest right there. So gotta watch out for that. So I had a bale of straw, and it was either the kittens or the chickens, and I think it was a culmination of both. They strode that whole bale of straw all over her here. All over. Now, Let's see if I can get my... Oh, it doesn't do two functions at one time. Anyway, way back here in the back. I think they've been going back there and laying eggs, because I've been having to get back in there and get them. But yeah, that's what they do. So I don't know. I don't know where all their eggs are right now. But they should have all done laid. I got one hen that's been laying right there on that plastic bag. I mean, how silly is that? That's just craziness. But yeah, I don't know where they're laying at, because they should have already done laid. You see how they're all over there now. They're on the other side. That's where the cows go in at night. They'll come in here and get in the barn where it's nice and out of the wind and stuff. And that's what they're doing over there on that side. And they're just scratching through the poop. You know, getting all the good stuff out of the poop. So that's what they do. So I told you guys that last night Corey found, or he saw running through the yard, was a fox. So we're going to be on fox patrol, I guess. Kind of disturbs me because, man, I'd hate to lose any of my chickens, because I've really worked hard, but we've done just about everything we know to do. Now, I still have my Premier 1 fence that I could put up, but right now they're all up here next to the barn, and that's really where I want them at. Guineas are doing a good job. Dolly stays out most of the day, unless it's really nasty out, and then she don't come out. But the chickens don't roam around much either when it's too nasty out. So, and I think my other fear is my ducks. I only have 2, and they really love to go out there on the pond. And I'm going to go out there and I'm going to do some investigating. Well, actually, I'll just take you guys along with me. I'm going to do some investigating and see if I can see any tracks. But Corey said he'd come up from behind over here, and he's seen him go across the barn lot over there to the other house. But, yeah. And then I discovered the other day that my patio table fell over. And, of course, my umbrella was still attached to the patio table. And, of course, it broke. And that's the remnants. And I still got to pick it up. It looks like ice, but it's not. It's glass. Yep. So I got everything there tucked away. I'm going to just take a look and see if I can see any tracks. I see duck tracks. Make sure nothing's... Because it's pretty wet out, so if I seen any tracks, I'd be able to tell what they are. But I don't see any.